Hello, I'm excited to sit down with you guys and share a bit about what I am seeing and experiencing in the San Francisco multifamily and commercial real estate market. A lot of the conversations that I'm having right now with my clients are revolving around what's happening with the rental rates, what's happening with the vacancies, is it a good time to buy, is it a good time to sell, how are interest rates impacting buyer confidence, and how are all these things related? So just to give a quick recap on what we have been experiencing the past couple years and how that's gotten us to where we're at today in the market. The biggest thing to think about is that during COVID, a lot of tech jobs became fully remote, and those renters left their apartments and left the city, and those jobs have not called their workers back yet. So in certain neighborhoods, especially in the downtown corridors, such as South of Market, South Beach, Tenderloin, we're still seeing that vacancy rates are much higher than what they were prior to COVID. At the height of the pandemic, we saw vacancy rates go anywhere from 10 to 20%, whereas for context, prior to the pandemic, the vacancy rates were as low as 2 to 5%. So as vacancy rates skyrocketed, we saw the rental rates in those neighborhoods plummet. In the more residential neighborhoods, such as Noe Valley, Mission Dolores, near Golden Gate Park, near the Haight, we are starting to see that property owners are able to stabilize their investments again, rental rates are coming back, tenants are excited to live in those apartments again. Now what we're dealing with is rising interest rates, and investors are losing confidence in the market as interest rates are increasing because they need the properties to cash flow. So now we're seeing that investors, where even last year we were able to lock in loans at 3 or 3.5%, now we're looking at commercial loans anywhere between 5.5%, or 6%. And so that's affecting the purchasing power of the investors, and they're taking a lot less risk than what they were prior. How does this affect decision making if you're a landlord or if you're an investor? The truth of the matter is that if you're considering selling your property, there's probably some motivation other than just how much money you can make on it. A lot of my clients who are landlords who are selling their properties are doing so because they're fed up with being landlords. Many of them no longer want to be part of the rental property business, or they might have other motivations such as taking on a new job and needing to move out of their apartments, move out of the city, and sell their properties. On the investor side, there's still a lot of investors who are actively buying properties. And so now it's more of a consideration of how do we price properties to reflect the current market that we're in. So if you're a landlord and you're considering selling your property, it's really important to be as transparent as you can be, and be as practical as you can be on the value to you to no longer be a landlord. We're not going to get the same prices that we got prior to the pandemic, and as interest rates continue to rise, the market's just going to get tougher and tougher. And so there is a little bit of a time pressure to move quickly and act now while we know what we're dealing with, because a few months from now, interest rates could be even higher and we could be having a different conversation than what we're having today. On the buyer side, there's a lot of great opportunities out there. There are motivated sellers who, for various reasons, no longer want to be landlords, and it's really a matter of having a great agent like myself who's making those phone calls and has their ear to the ground. I often know about listings before they come to the market. I know about price reductions before they're happening, and I'm able to help my clients get some really great opportunities. So I'd love to have any conversations with you guys that you're interested in knowing about. If you have any questions, comments, feedbacks, any topics that you are interested in knowing more about, please let me know. I'm always happy to chat, and looking forward to making some more videos to share what I am seeing and experiencing in the San Francisco multifamily and commercial real estate market. Until next time.